What's up, everybody? We are back for another week of totally inappropriate team sports, or as we like to call it, tits. Get your tits out. I'm your host, Cheeseman, joined along with, as always, by
Voice of Generation, Smart Bobber.
Whatever narcotic is needed to kill this fucking headache.
And Matty Icing.
another week of college football, and most of the NFL's in the books, except for these two Monday night games. Why do they keep doing that? You don't need two games on Monday night.
Stupid. But I have to say, perfect timing, because as soon as you said, get your tits out, Lions scored a touchdown. It was like, they scored, you like, get your tits out. Like, it was just perfect, because there's somebody probably in the stands that did.
No, nobody does that anymore.
Frank. And it's probably Frank. He had a couple.
Okay, well, there's no females getting their tits out anymore. That's a thing of the past. You can't even see tits at a concert anymore.
Only in hockey.
Man, there was an Islanders thing.
Yeah, so he said only hockey. Hockey's a different breed. If you're a hockey fan, you'll do whatever. That's why hockey's the best. Speaking of, hockey will be back real soon.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, True North? So, Luke, what do you think of Roseanne Barr saying that elites are secret vampires that drink blood and eat babies?
So I see she's been swapping out the brain cells for fat cells.
Hmm.
Boy, that was a real roller coaster of emotions.
Luke's just saying he's elite. He didn't deny it.
It was a real roller coaster of emotions because part one was, what do you think of Roseanne Barr saying? And I'm like, uh-oh, she said it again, did she?
What'd that dumb bitch say this time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still fucked up.
I like baby, the other white meat.
Yeah. Get in my belly.
You stupid bitch! You filthy slut!
It's the babies fighting back. Don't eat me. All right, well, fuck. I guess let's get right into it, huh? We're a little late to start this week. Mark Wahlberg had to row the boat home.
Rescue somebody from a flood.
Well, that was the problem. Is I would have made it if I wasn't running in slow motion.
Splash, splash, splash.
I'll be ready. We'll be ready.
He's doing his Baywatch run down the block. It's not even flooded, motherfucker. Go. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we actually didn't get a lot of flooding, if any, around where I'm at. There was like a couple of trees down. There was like one like really big tree blocking the way in one of the like neighboring towns. But other than that, nothing really big happening.
Well, good. Glad you were safe up there, or down there. It's down there from us, but up there from where everything was fucked up, so.
Right, yeah.
That's why I like Michigan. Although, I mean, shit floods around here sometimes, but not like that. We don't catch no remnants of hurricane.
Stand back! There's a hurricane coming through!
Yes, Shane Helms wreaked havoc on the southern part of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow it didn't even fuck Ohio. Just hate something. I hate that state too, but somehow it didn't even fuck Florida up as bad as it did North Carolina. Like, how did it hit Florida and then jump 2 states up and then completely fuck North Carolina?
I think they just refused to acknowledge like science in any way, shape, or form, so it just didn't exist to them.
Yeah. Fake hurricane.
It's afraid of the Florida man.
You get your fucking Jew weather away from us. We got bath salts to do. Oh shit.
No, I knew my fucking wouldn't stay. I had it rigged up, but I was like, at some point I'm gonna knock it down. I was hoping it would last longer than that. Oh well. All right, well, let's get into it. Let's start off with fucking NCAA football last week. First game we had, you University of Kentucky Wildcats taking on the Ole Miss Running Rebels. Running Rebs favored by 17.5. Matt went on his own with Ole Miss because he said Ole Miss was badass. Care to retract that statement now, Matt?
Just 3 letters. I'll just take out 3 letters. And I'll replace that with just Ole Miss is.
Yeah. Ole Miss is ass. They were favored by 17.5. They did not cover the 17.5. Matter of fact, they lost the game by 1. Kentucky comes out on top.
It's a win-win for me. I got a point, so what can I say?
No, you didn't get a point, but at least Kentucky won and you like them.
Well, I got that point for my team winning because that's my helmet.
Oh, yeah, true. Forgot about that. So, rest of us pick up a point. Next game, we had Navy giving up 3.5 to take on the UAB Blazers. Me and Smark went with UAB. Luke and Matt went with Navy. Navy covered that 3.5 and then like an additional fucking 40 on top of that. Beat the shit out of UAB. Not even close. So Luke and Matt pick up the point. Next, Northern Illinois taking on NC State. NC State favored by 7. We have our first wash in college football because NC State won this game by 7. So no points for anybody. I know. It's bullshit. Next, South Florida taking on Tulane. Tulane favored by 6.5. Smart goes alone with Tulane. Smart goes alone with the point. Well done, Smart. The rest of us took South Florida thinking they could cover that spread, possibly even win the game. Nope, Tulane whooped that ass.
Should have rode the Wraith.
Yeah. Speaking of riding the wave, we got Ball State taking on James Madison University. James Madison is on quite a fucking roll. Favored by 20.5. Like, holy shit, that's a lot. Well, me and Matt didn't think it was too much, and it wasn't. Me and Matt pick up the win with James Madison as they destroy the Ball State Cardinals. Smark and Luke eat the dick. Next game, Wisconsin taking on USC. USC favored by 14.5. I didn't want to pick USC because of the bullshit they just pulled with Michigan the week before. So for some reason, I picked Luke's Wisconsin team. So did Matt. So did Luke. We all fucking lose. USC whooped that ass. Smart gets the point alone again. Next, TCU taking on Kansas. Kansas favored by 2. Smart and Luke took Kansas. Smart and Luke took the loss. TCU won this game outright. So that's a point to me and Matt. Our hearts did not fail us. San Diego State University taking on Central Michigan. Central Michigan favored by 3. Matt goes along with CMU, picking against his own San Diego State team. That did not go well for him as San Diego State won this game. So that's a point for the rest of us. UNC taking on Duke. Duke favored by 3. Smart goes alone with Duke. Again, the only person going against his own team. Again, he's the only one not getting the point. UNC didn't win, but they only lost by 1. Duke didn't cover. That's a point for the rest of us. I'll fucking take it.
Motherfuckers.
Next is our only unanimous pick. Sorry, we had 2 unanimous picks. I just scrolled down further and seen the other one. First unanimous pick, we had University of Texas San Antonio taking on the ECU Pirates. Pirates favored by 4. Hey guys, we made a unanimous pick and it didn't fuck us. Point for everybody. Yay. Yes, the gay pirates come through. Next, Ohio State University giving up 25 as they travel to Lansing to take on the Michigan State Spartans. Smark went alone with Michigan State. That did not work out well for Smark. Michigan State looked like they were going to hang in there at the very beginning, and I mean at the very, very beginning, because they scored a touchdown early and then did not score a touchdown the rest of the fucking game. Turnover machines. Ohio State cruises to an easy victory and an easy cover. That's a point for the rest of us. Next, University of Louisiana Monroe taking on Troy. Troy favored by 7.5. Me and Luke went against Luke's team. Me and Luke don't get shit. Troy covers the 7.5. Smark and Matt pick up the point. Next, Washington State taking on Boise State. Boise State favored by 7.5. Me and Smark went with fucking Washington State. That did not end well for us. Boise State whooped that ass. Luke and Matt pick up the point. And the final game of the week, where we went unanimous the second time, Oregon favored by 24 over UCLA. Oregon won this game, but not nearly by the fucking score they should have. They should have beat the shit of UCLA because that team fucking sucks. But they didn't, so they failed to cover, so that we all failed to get a point. God damn that team that's in California. That's all I really know about them. Los Angeles, California, to be more specific. I think that's what the LA stands for to UC. I don't know. The coach wasn't real clear about it.
I think they also have the color blue in their logo.
Ah, yeah. And bronze, right? They're the UCLA Bronze? No. Bruins. Bruins, my bad.
I mean, LeBron does play in Lakers. They might as well just call himself Bron.
True North says, I know nothing about NCAA football, but I know y'all suck at picking winners. Well,
And just for a bit of your engagement, CFL. Now, quickly moving on.
yeah, fuck the Canadian Football League. So, somehow, even with 2 loner victories finishing at the bottom this week, Mark Wahlberg at 6-7.
Woo!
Me and Luke tied at 7-6. Matty Icing messaged us, man, I did bad in college football this week. Fuck you, Matt. You won at 8-5. So, overall, Smark at the bottom at 10-13. I'm only 1 game better at 11-12. Luke only 1 game better than me at 12-11. Matty Icing 2 games above Luke at 14-9. So, I mean, we don't suck that bad. At least Matt doesn't. He's 5 games above 500. It's a decent percentage.
All my good picks are going to college and not the NFL.
Hey, let's keep it that way. All right, moving on to this week. First game. We got the Houston Cougars traveling to, same state to take on the Texas Christian University Horned Frogs. TCU favored by 16. Holy shit. Houston must be really fucking bad this year. Mark Wahlberg, start us off.
That seems like it actually should be higher, but it is what it is. I'm going to go TCU.
All right. This is difficult for me because I want to follow my heart and go with TCU, but I don't like the 16. I remember Houston was a good team just like a couple of years ago, but it's college football now with that fucking portal and paying the players. Shit's changed a lot. I guess I'll just go with TCU. Fuck it. Feel like it's dangerous. Luke Birch.
I will ensure we don't go unanimous.
All right, Luke taking Houston. Shout out to CM Perk. Seen him in the chat.
Yeah.
Yes, the Texas Christian University Horned Fox. Matty Icing, who are you liking in this one?
I'll take TCU as well.
All right. Luke falls on the sword, taking Houston by himself. The rest of us will take TCU. Next game, the Michigan State Spartans taking on the Oregon Ducks. Ducks favored by 24. They're favored by 24 last week. They're favored by 24 this week. Will they make the cover this time, Smark?
Probably not. Seems like they always play down to their competition from what I've seen. And by what I've seen, I mean about roughly 10 minutes of the entire season. Because they play at fucking 10:30 at night. And I'm fucking... Anyways, long story short, they both fucked me last week. So I'm just going to go with the Oregon Ducks.
All right. I want to say Oregon, but I'm going to be a homer, and I'm going to go with Michigan State because, like as you just said, Oregon should have won by a lot more than they did last week. Michigan State's only going to get better week to week, I think. So give me them to at least keep it within 24. Luke Birch.
My head says to go with Oregon, but if I don't go with Michigan State, then my dog will probably be angry with me. How the fuck she turned out to be a Spartans fan, I have no idea. So give me Michigan State.
That's it. That is interesting. I don't know how either. Matty icing.
If Ohio State only beat Michigan State by 30, I think Michigan State could keep it closer than 24. So I'll take Michigan State.
All right. Smark on his own with his Ducks.
Well, shit.
Next game, we got the Pitt Panthers giving up 3 as they travel to flooded out UNC to take on the Tar Heels. Smark
Can we even
Wahlberg,
get there?
I guess.
It might be one of those things where they just wait and see, and they might move it to a neutral venue sometime soon. The way shit like this tends to work. You said it was only 3. They were Oregon, or fucking not Oregon. UNC was favored by 3. Yes.
No, Pittsburgh's favored by 3.
Oh, Pittsburgh's favored by 3. Yeah, it seems like situations like this, the fucking team that's adversely affected always finds a way to pull it out. So I'm gonna go UNC.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
It's the new drop for UNC. Well, as much as I love seeing Shane Helms, I'm going to have to not pick UNC. I'm going to go with the Pitt Panthers on this one. UNC hasn't looked strong over the last couple weeks. Luke Birch.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
All right. UNC for Luke as well. Matty icing.
Yeah, Smart kind of took what I was going to say. This is going to be one of those games where they're all going to rally together, and we have to do it for Western North Carolina. And then they'll only lose by 1 point or something.
Stand back. There's a hurricane coming through.
All right. Well, that puts me all alone with Pat Narduzzi and the fucking Pitt Panthers.
It's a fucking wildly inappropriate thing to say, but you ever see those videos where like a dog, like a fucking lab or something, German Shepherd, saves like a child that fell into a pool? It's like they got the fucking little child like dangling out of his teeth because it just rescued him from like drowning in the pool. I just picture like that's what Mr. Trubisky spent all weekend doing. Was just picking motherfuckers out of the water with his mouth.
Poor Mitchell Trubisky.
Mm-hmm. Well, he gladly did it. He's a charming.
He came in last night in garbage time.
Oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
Trubisky appearance, huh?
Yep.
Fucking hey. Somebody should have fucking flashed the signal because I wasn't watching the end of that game. After they pulled away, I just turned it off.
Well, it's because after last Monday, everybody was making talk about, is Josh Allen the greatest quarterback in the NFL? I think he might be the best quarterback in the league. And then every time they do that, he comes out and fucking throws up all over himself the next week. It's like, oh wait, yeah, I forgot. He's not. He has really, really, really good weeks, and then he turns into a fucking turnover machine.
Yep.
Anyway, next game, we got the Wake Forest Demon Deacons taking on the NC State Wolfpack. Wolfpack favored by 5. Smark Wahlberg.
I feel like I picked against NC State last time, and that did not work for me, so I'm going to go NC State this time.
Well, to be fair, it was a wash, so it didn't really work against you either.
Nah, that's true. I forgot that was the wash game.
And I know it's another North Carolina school, but I'm too lazy to keep playing the Shane Helms draft.
It's fine.
Just imagine.
Well, I'm actually going to pick against my own team here and go with the Wake Forest Demon Deacons just so I could pick the Demon Deacons. Luke Birch.
What did you say the spread was again?
NC State by 5.
Okay, I'll take NC State. Any more than 7, I would go with Wake Forest.
All right, Maddie, I think.
It looks like someone's going on their own.
All right. So far, no unanimous picks. So far, I'm alone twice. Go Wake Forest Demon Dicks. That's True North. Yes. Demon Penis. Next game, the Tulane Green Wave giving up 15 as they take on, Matt's Tulane Green Wave giving up 15 as they take on Smarks University of Alabama Birmingham Blazers. Smark Wahlberg.
Based on what you told me about the last game, I'm going to go ahead and go Tulane.
Yeah, I mean, you went alone with them last week and it paid off for you. You're not going alone with them this week, though, because I also will take the Tulane Green Wave. Luke Birch.
Oh, we might be in a bit of danger here. Only one team with the name Birmingham's allowed to be good, and they're certainly not in Alabama. Give me Tulane.
Yeah, I don't see Matt picking against his team, but we'll see. Matty Icing.
I'm taking not Alabama.
Uh-oh, it's unanimous. We're all going with the Tulane Green Wave. The Green Ween. There you go, True North. I beat you to it. Western Michigan University Broncos giving up 9 as they travel down to take on the Ball State Cardinals. Smark Wahlberg.
I took Ball State last week, did not pay off. Give me the Broncos.
I will echo that sentiment. Give me the Broncos as well. Luke Birch.
Yeah, we're not going unanimous this time.
All right. Luke falls on that sword because Ball State's ass. Matty Icing.
NSG's just said the reason why I'm taking Western Michigan because Ball State's ass and always have, always will. Fun fact, though, my first ever college game was Michigan versus Ball State.
Blowout win for Michigan.
I don't know. I don't really remember it. Dad took me, but it was during that dark period of Michigan when they just played like average.
Even when they played average, they played teams like Ball State and still win big, probably.
True. We got to get that Heisman talk early.
Yep. So I'm kind of happy with the way they've rearranged the leagues. You don't get so many goddamn soft games. There's still a few, but
Well,
not as many.
Supposedly, Big Ten and SEC are in talks to like have some crossover games.
Good.
Michigan's probably not happy about it, but
Right.
schools are.
Michigan loves those fucking cakewalk games. All right, next game. We got the Ole Miss Running Rebels giving up 9.5 to Matt South Carolina Chanticleers. Luke Birch. Or sorry, I don't know why I started with Luke. Smark Wahlberg.
I'm sorry, who's favorite?
Ole Miss is favored by 9.5.
Yeah, I'd go Ole Miss, I guess.
Yeah, I think after getting beat by Kentucky, they're going to be a little bit pissed off and come out fired up and whoop the shit out of South Carolina. Now we go over to Luke Birch.
We're in danger again.
Matty Icing.
Sorry, I was distracted. Lions scored a touchdown. Can I get that one more time? I know it's the Chanticleers.
Yeah, Ole Miss traveling to South Carolina. Ole Miss favored by 9.5.
Oh, give me ass.
It's unanimous.
21-7.
Next game, the ECU Pirates giving up 9 as they travel to Charlotte to take on the 49ers. A lot of games in the fucking Carolinas this week. Weird. I didn't do that on purpose. It's just the teams that are playing against our teams. Smark Wahlberg.
You kind of cut out there. Can you run that one more time?
ECU giving up 9 as they travel to Charlotte to take on the 49ers.
Okay, yeah, give me ECU.
Yes. Put me at the hole in the wall on my knees as well. Luke, who are you taking?
A chance to play one of the funniest drops, or take a team called the 49ers. Yeah, this is fairly fucking easy.
I'm a gay pirate. He's a gay pirate. Got a hole in the wall on my knees.
And Matty Icing.
That drop has to be runner-up to our Avalanche kid, but unfortunately, we're not going to hear it right now because I'm going Charlotte.
Hey, it's not unanimous. Thought we were about to have 2 unanimous picks in a row. Like, uh-oh.
I think Charlotte's kind of like that. They're kind of surprisingly decently good.
Oh, I'm just glad I have East Carolina and not West Carolina. Moving on, the Utah State Aggies taking on the Boise State Broncos. Boise State favored by 26.5. Mark Wahlberg.
Is it in Boise State?
Yes. On the blue turf.
Yeah, I think that was where I went wrong last time. So I did not factor in the blue turf. The blue turf makes all the difference. Give me Boise State.
All right. I'm joining him. Utah State is fucking Utah State. Who the fuck is that guy? Luke Birch.
Seriously? We're in danger again.
All right. And Matty Icing. He's a little distracted.
Yes.
No, I went over to the different web page and shut off my microphone. Yeah, I'm going to have to ride with the best running back in all of college football. Scratch that. The best player of all of college football. Give me Ashawn Gentry to run all over and score multiple touchdowns.
All right. It's unanimous. We all went with Boise State.
I mean,
See if it works out.
Having almost like 900 rushing yards, and there's 2 games where you sat quarters. Like you didn't play the rest of the half. You played 1.5 quarters, and you still had 200 yards rushing.
You're also not playing real teams either, though.
Best game I think was against Oregon.
Okay, you're not playing real teams most of the time.
And then he played
Speaking of
Washington and ran all over them.
Speaking of real
Hey,
teams,
that's
not
like
playing, I
Derrick
took
Henry last night.
Yes.
I was gonna say, speaking of real teams not playing, I took a gander at this Dolphins-Titans game, and my God, they're at halftime right now, 9-3. I know we don't do this in this country typically, but can the loser just be euthanized?
I'm in favor of it. I'm surprised one of them got 9.
Tennessee of all
I figured it was going to be like.
Actually, I don't know if it's still the case, but when I was watching it, waiting for the Lions game, Will Levis got hurt, and fucking what's his name? The guy who couldn't beat out Mitch Trubisky in Pittsburgh is in a quarterback.
Oh, fucking Kenny Pickett.
Yeah,
No, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh, Mason Rudolph.
Pickens an eagle.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I fucking misremembered my Steelers quarterbacks.
I didn't care about him enough to pay attention to where he went. I just knew he wasn't in Pittsburgh anymore. And I was like, haha, loser. All right, next game, the James Madison University Dukes taking on the giving up 17 to the University of Louisiana Monroe Warhawks. I almost forgot again. Goddamn Warhawks. Mark Wahlberg.
I like Warhawks. I like the name Warhawks, so it's probably going to lead me astray. But go Warhawks.
All right. James Madison on fucking fire lately. I'll take them to keep up that fucking streak. Luke Birch.
Give me the best named quarterback in the entire country, General Booty.
General Booty.
That would be UL Monroe.
All right. And Matty Icing.
I don't even care if they don't ever cover for the rest of the year. I'm going to take them. Give me James Madison for the entire year. I'm going to ride with them.
All right. I think this is actually our first split decision game. Yeah. They're all unanimous or somebody's on their own up until this point. Me and Matt with James Madison, Smark and Luke with Louisiana Monroe. And our final game of the week, we got the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors taking on the San Diego State Aztecs. Aztecs favored by 3. Mark Wahlberg.
The last thing I remember about Hawaii's football team was when Colt Brennan played there, which was roughly 40 years ago at this point. So give me the other. I fucking blanked out on the other team. Fuck.
San Diego State.
Yeah, that's right. Give me Aztecs.
All right. I don't know. For some reason, something's telling me take Hawaii. So I'm going to go with Hawaii. Luke Birch.
Give me the smallpox blankets.
San Diego State for Luke. Matty Icing.
I'll take San Diego State.
All right. I had a feeling that would put me on my own.
Our little Rainbow Warrior.
Yep. It's like the name, Honolulu Blue Cheese. I mean, it was more for the Lions, but it worked out for this pick too. So whatever. Oh yeah, and then we came back to the NCAA teams. Points. Luke Birch at the bottom with 8. Mark Wahlberg with 9. Matty Icing with 10. And I'm in the lead with 12. Ha. I like it. Thanks mostly to like ECU and NC State.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's flip it over to the NFL, shall we?
Yeah.
Last week, first game, Thursday night, we had the Dallas Cowboys giving up 4 as they traveled to New York to take on the Giants. Luke went on his own with the Giants. And while this was an ugly fucking game, terrible, horrible, awful fucking game, Dallas managed to win by 5, covering that 4-point spread. So Luke doesn't get shit.
This game was so bad I fell asleep halfway through the fourth quarter.
I fell asleep halfway through the fucking pre-game.
Mm-hmm.
Anything Thursday night's not worth watching. Like, I don't have Amazon, so I can't, but I'm totally fine with that.
Right.
Next game, we got the New Orleans Saints. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You don't need Amazon. They've started showing that bullshit on Twitch.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not downloading Twitch for that shit either. Next, 2-1 New Orleans Saints taking on the 1-2 Atlanta Falcons. Falcons favored by 1.5. I know New Orleans has been hot, but for some reason I decided to go alone with Atlanta. Fuck it. Give it a shot. And it panned out for me. Atlanta won by like 2, I think. So they covered by that 0.5 point. I'll fucking take it. That's a point for me.
Young Ho getting it done.
It's for Young Ho. Los Angeles Rams taking on the Chicago Bears. Bears favored by 2.5. Matt and Luke took Chicago. Me and Smart took the Rams. Me and Smart took the dick. Fuck Matt Stafford. Fuck the Rams. I hate them. Why did I pick them as one of my teams?
Shout out
Can't
to
stand
Mark
Chicago
Sanchez.
anymore either.
Shout out to Mark Sanchez and whoever else was doing commentary at the end of the game because they said that it was a blatant helmet-to-helmet shot that should have been called a flag as they were showing a replay of the defender not coming anywhere near close to Matthew Stafford's head.
No, they got to try to protect Stafford, though. He's great. I swear he's great.
I mean, I will say this.
It could have been like it could have been worse. It could have been like the Dallas game where the Giants player gets face masked, yet he gets called for the penalty, even though he got his face grabbed.
He used his face mask on the defender's hand. Personal foul.
Illegal hands to the face. What a beautiful penalty.
I will say this, though. Like, where he was drafted, I feel like the expectations were really high. There's a lot of people that didn't expect him to develop in the way that he has. But I think if you really look at things objectively, I feel like Torrey Taylor is probably the best player in the NFL right now. fucking 4th round pick, well worth it.
Well, time will tell.
That man's a beast. He's fucking getting fucking within the 20-yard line almost every punt. And it's funny because like Caleb Williams told him that he wasn't going to need to punt, and then they should punt much. And I think he's punted like at least like 5 or 6 times a game, if not more, like 8 maybe.
Not surprising. Chicago's offensive line is terrible.
Mm.
Although your quarterback seems to be getting a little better week to week, so I guess you got that to look forward to.
I don't know. His
Yeah,
team's playing against getting worse to worse.
All right, next game we had the 3-0 Minnesota Vikings taking on the 2-1 Green Bay Packers. Packers favored by 2.5. Smart went alone with the Packers. That must have hurt.
Not at all.
Smart's the only one that doesn't get a point.
I'll sacrifice that point every time.
Smart's just going to pick Green Bay every time because Green Bay didn't cover the 2.5. As a matter of fact, they got beat by 2.
Now, to be fair, I was under the impression that it was going to be the Malik Willis Packers, not the Jordan Love Packers, which makes a big difference, apparently.
Well, the result didn't make a big difference. Oh, well, yeah, I guess it did because Malik Willis won.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love is not winning.
Malik Willis 2-0, Jordan Love 0-2.
Minnesota was whooping that ass, and then they let Green Bay get right back in it. I couldn't believe it when I checked the score after work. I was like, what the fuck happened? Minnesota was way up.
A good thing the Packers didn't watch 6 games of Jordan Love and then make him one of the highest paid quarterbacks.
Oh, wait. I think they did.
Oops.
No, he's not one of the highest paid. He was the highest paid until that.
Now, as somebody who watched just the red zone and didn't watch the game itself, I do have to ask, and this is just aimed directly at Luke, is it possible that he rushed getting back too soon and that's why they didn't win that game?
100%. 100%.
He also likes to do that stupid, hey, look at me. I'm Kobe Bryant fading away.
I don't know why they
throw
would
the ball.
rush him back when Malik Willis was playing fine.
I can guarantee that if that game had not been against a division rival, he would have still been sitting. Guarantee.
I mean, I get the idea behind that. I get the idea that you're trying to win every season and all that kind of shit, but it seems like it'd be better suited just protecting your investment. Because you got a lot of fucking money and a lot of years locked up behind him. Rushing him out there when he's potentially still injured seems like a real risk.
Yeah, he even on his dropbacks, he was incredibly ginger on that one leg. Still.
Speaking of incredibly ginger, Andy Dalton.
I had a feeling that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game we had the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets. Jets favored by 7. You all jumped on that Jets wagon. I said, no, I'll fucking give Denver a shot. They just beat Tampa Bay. I don't trust the Jets. They can cover the 7 points. And for sure they can keep it within 7. Nope, they didn't keep it within 7. They fucking won the game. Ha ha! Suck a dick, Aaron Rodgers. You suck. My second alone game, my second alone point. I like it. Next game. Philadelphia giving up 2 to Tampa Bay. Me and Matt took Philadelphia because it's Tampa Bay just got beat up by fucking Denver. Philly can fucking win by more than 2, right? Nope. Tampa Bay whooped that ass. Smart and Luke take the point.
I don't know.
Next game, Cincinnati Bengals giving up 5.
I don't know if you saw during the Tampa Bay game, Tom Brady was covering it, and they're talking about how Baker's I came in here and I made things fun because when Brady was here, nobody was having fun. Brady was then started taking shots at Baker Mayfield, whoa, championship rings that's fun. But just total douche kind of move.
I fucking hate Tom Brady.
A double fuck you to Tom Brady for just being hey, I was actually going to side with the Bears. Why do you say that now? You fucking didn't. Why you got to make us sad? That didn't happen. And by us, I just mean me twice.
Yeah. I'm fucking... I already didn't like Brady, and then after his roast, like I hate him even more. The fact that you stood up and told one of the roasters, like, don't say that shit again. Like, oh, I would have fucking crushed you after that. I'd have said all kinds of shit about Robert Kraft. Like, Brady loves Robert Kraft so much because he's the one that told him to open mouth kiss his son. Faggot.
I mean, I understand the idea that he's a professional athlete, but he's also a quarterback. Like, he can stand a half chance against a fucking quarterback.
Fuck that guy. I hope he falls out of the fucking announce booth next time he tries to wave to everybody. Wave to the crowd. Oh, shit. He fell out.
Somebody just fucking yanks him.
Yep. All right, next game, Cincinnati Bengals giving up 5 as they travel to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Now, this was before the Monday night game where Cincinnati got embarrassed again. Me and Smart took Cincinnati, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want to change my pick. But, thankfully, it worked out. Cincinnati won. Cincinnati covered. Matt and Luke took Carolina. They don't get shit. Point to me and Smart. That's all that really needs to be said about this game. Cincinnati still sucks, in my opinion. Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Houston Texans. Texans favored by 4.5. You all took Houston. I went alone with Jacksonville because I don't know, something. I knew it was a division matchup. Houston hasn't been fucking solid, not what they should have been this year. I'll be damned if Jacksonville didn't almost win this fucking game. They didn't win. Houston wins, but they didn't cover. Jacksonville covers. That's a point for me alone. I'm 3 for 3 on loner picks this week. Fucking loving it. Speaking of loner picks, New England taking on San Francisco. San Francisco favored by 10.5. A lot of us said, fuck. New England's played all right. San Francisco's been shit. They can't cover that, right? Matt said, no, fuck that. San Francisco can cover. And, well, San Francisco covered. It's a point for Matt and Matt only. Well done. Next game, we got the NFL referees. Kansas City Chiefs giving up 7. They take on the Los Angeles Chargers. This was my 4th loner pick. I went alone with the Chargers because Kansas City kind of sucks at covering. Well, Kansas City does suck at covering because they only won by 7. Spread was 7. It's a wash. Technically, they didn't cover. Nobody gets a point. So, as far as I'm concerned, I went 3 for 3 on alone picks. Fucking awesome. Speaking of alone picks, last game of the week, Buffalo taking on Baltimore. Baltimore favored by 2.5. Smark Wahlberg goes alone with Baltimore. Smark Wahlberg alone with the point. Well done. The rest of us eat the dick along with the fucking Bills. God damn it, Josh Allen. I hate him.
That's probably a large part of what caused this headache today, was getting fucking angry at the play calling in that game.
Well, you're about to get angry at this too. Luke Birch at the bottom this week at 3-7.
I mean, fuck. A minute to go, 50 yards to go, and we had all 3 timeouts. Bum, bum, bum. What the fuck are you doing, McDermott? And I better never see that fucking trick play that Joe Brady pulled out in the 3rd quarter ever again.
Well, it was a trick play, so hopefully you won't. But we'll see. Time's going to tell on that one.
Better not.
Yeah, it was a kind of a rough week for everybody. Luke goes 3-7. Smark and Matt only 1 game better than him at 4-6. I am your winner this week at 6-4. That's right. I came out on top, above 500 by 1 game. Fuck it, whatever. I'll take it. Overall records: Matty Icing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say shout out to the Bills though, because that fucking everybody was clowning the Bears, rightfully so, for that shitty fucking option play on 4th and goal. And then Bill said, "Wait a minute, hold our beer. We got this." They come to themselves to a flaming table.
Yeah, we'll take this heat. We got it. And Matty Icing at the bottom of the overall standings so far at 19-28. Luke and Smark tied for second at 21-26. And oh my fucking God, Cheeseman at the top at 23-24. You know how long it's been since I've been at the fucking top in the NFL? I don't know if it's ever happened. I'm fucking stoked. Still 1 game below 500 and I'm our leader. It's not great, but goddamn it, I'll take it. I'm at the fucking top.
Man, that was a wild set.
So, NFL team points. I'm not at the top. I'm at the bottom with 8. Matty Icing also at the bottom with me at 8. Smart Wahlberg also at the bottom with me at 8. And fucking 4 points ahead of us in first, Luke Birch with 12. We did not do well at picking teams. Luke, pretty solid. So let's get into these fucking games and we can get the fuck out of here.
Just learned that you can horse collar a person as long as they're still in the pocket.
Oh,
Because,
good.
you know, that means you can't be injured.
Yeah, fuck you, Jared Goff, bitch. Take that horse collar. Yeah, let's get these games out of the way, and we can let fucking Luke get out of here because I know he's got a killer headache.
Yeah. Force color or not, though, you gotta be pretty fucking strong to grab somebody just by their shirt and just fucking yank them down at the NFL level. I saw that play; it was pretty well. Just one-handed, just.
Jared Goff's not a real big guy either, but I mean, yeah, to grab a grown man and just throw him to the ground like nothing, still a feat.
Just by his shirt, yeah.
All right, first game of the week, we got the 3-1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Atlanta to play the 2-2 Falcons. Falcons favored by 2.5. Weird. Matty Icing.
Oh, I'm like, do I do the Luke and be like, well, I want to take Tampa Bay, so give me Atlanta. I guess I'll give it one more try this week. Give me the Gabe Up Pirates.
Slaying the gay pirate, he's a gay pirate. Run a hole in the wall on my knees.
All right. Luke Birch.
Yeah, Tampa seemed to be fucking weird this year, but Atlanta are shit.
Slaying the gay pirate, he's a gay pirate. Run a hole in the wall on my knees.
And Smart Wahlberg.
Hey, so fun fact: apparently Pete Rose is dead. Give me the Buccaneers.
Slaying the gay pirate, he's a gay pirate. Run a hole in the wall on my knees.
Yeah, Luke mentioned earlier in the chat that Pete Rose had died, and I had to throw up the gif of Kane gripping up Pete Rose by the throat.
Mm-hmm. It's funny you say that because that was the very first thing I thought of too. It was like, oh. Him dressed as a fucking San Diego chicken getting tombstoned at WrestleMania 14.
No. Well, this is when the gif I used was when he was the guest ring announcer or whatever, so he was out there in his tux.
Mm-hmm.
But,
actually, that might have been. I don't know. He's gotten tombstone multiple times. Good for him.
Now he has a tombstone.
Right.
Oh my god, what a fucking idiot.
Irony.
One more for the
right. Gay pirate. Why did my youth pastor? Why did my youth pastor recommend this show? No, because mouth sex.
No, actually, I was wrong. The tuxedo one was from WrestleMania 14, but he was also dressed as San Diego chicken later on. But yeah. WrestleMania 14 was a tux one.
All right. Well, I feel like Tampa Bay should win this game. I feel like Tampa Bay should be favored. Doesn't make any sense. I don't want to go unanimous. And Atlanta did me well last week when I went alone with them. So I guess just for the sake of not being unanimous and because the spread does not make sense to me, I'll go alone with Atlanta.
Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl.
Fuck you, Tom Brady. Next, the 2-2 New York Jets travel to Minnesota to take on the 4-0 Vikings. Vikings favored by 2.5. Matty Icing.
Vikings.
If I wanted to fight, lose the Vikings, I'd go to Minnesota.
Smart Wahlberg.
I don't know why, but this feels like a trap game. But if anything, it might just end up being a wash. Either way, I'm just going to go Vikings.
If I wanted to fight, lose the Vikings, I'd go to Minnesota.
Well, I mean, with a 2.5 point spread, that would be super impressive if it was a wash. Luke Birch.
If I wanted to fight, lose the Vikings, I'd go to Minnesota.
Uh-oh. I don't like it, but we're going fucking unanimous.
If I wanted to fight, lose the Vikings, I'd go to Minnesota.
Jets are ass. Minnesota's been playing good, and I'll fucking ride that car until it breaks down. Next, the 1-3 Carolina Panthers taking on the 2-2 Chicago Bears. Bears favored by 4. Matty icing.
Sorry, I had to watch that. Bears are taking on who?
Carolina.
Bears are
Bears
favored by 4.
Yep.
You know what? I've done it all night. Let's just take another Carolina team.
All right. Luke Birch.
This game just screams wash. But if I have to take someone, give me the Andy Dalton revenge tour.
All right. Smart Wahlberg.
You have no idea how much it hurts my feelings that I see a 4 point spread and think that that might actually be too much. But I do not want to live in a world where Bears fucking lose to the Panthers. Granted, they could still win without covering, but I'm just going to put hope in front of me and say that I'm picking the Bears.
All right. Yeah, Carolina's not good. This is definitely a game the Bears should win easily. Therefore, I see the Bears losing, definitely. Give me Carolina. At least Mark went with the home team, so we didn't end up unanimous again. Next game, probably the worst fucking matchup of the week. We got the 1-2 Miami Dolphins giving up 1 as they travel to New England to take on the 1-3 Patriots. Matty icing.
Is this game going to be over in England? I think it should be.
No, actually, the Jets and Minnesota game is in England, I believe. I forgot to mention that.
That's not fair. Give me the Patriots.
We just got dominated by the Bears. The Bears!
All right. On that note,
Nah, he was about to go to me anyway, I believe.
Yeah, on that
Yeah, he
Mark.
was.
He sure was. Does anybody off the top of their head know where this game is being played? I'm probably going to go New England anyway. But
Hang on, I can get that for you pretty easily.
It's in New England.
Yep.
yeah, okay, it is in New England. That's what I
Gillette
thought. I'm
Stadium.
Gillette.
going to go ahead and go with the Patriots while we kill time here. I think the loser should be sent to Brazil.
I mean, if New England's Patriots lose, they're already in New England, and that's just New England. That's on the northeast, for those who don't know.
yeah, I don't know what the fuck happened. StreamYard gave me the hard boot, all the way the fuck out. And it wasn't even in my browser anymore. I had to go back into Messenger to find the link. Just said, get the fuck out and don't come back anytime soon.
Unlike normal, we actually talked to fill the dead air this time, so it'll be
right. I was glad I came back and there were people talking. I'm like, oh, sweet. It wasn't just silence.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Smart, who were you taking on this game?
New England.
We just got dominated by the Bears. The Bears!
All right, Luke Birch.
Give me NFL Pro Bowler Tyler Huntley.
You gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
That woman is the fucking cash me outside girl for basic bitches.
See, I think what she needs to do to keep the career train going is apparently she's not going to do OnlyFans, but I think she needs to fuck one of those Costco people. Probably the dad, because I think no one else is overage there, so I don't want to suggest anything that's going to get us kicked off the screen yard again. But let's just say run a train.
True North says, I want to give her all my money. I mean, if she had an OnlyFans and I had some money, I'd probably give some to her. Chick's not bad looking. I'd much rather her than the cash me outside bitch.
I think when he says give her all his money, he just means he wants to like pelt her with nickels.
Yeah, he just wants to help put her through college. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure she offered her 10 grand to just spit in a jar.
I told you that in confidence.
I didn't say any names, Mark.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He did say someone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I want to go with New England because Miami's been so fucking bad, but Miami seems to always somehow win against New England. Shit, this is the worst game of the week for me. I guess I'll go with fucking Miami.
You gotta give him that huck to and spit on that thing. You get me?
Spit on that thing. You get me?
I think I wanted to go back and watch that video now, and let's just see. I hope and pray that they did this video right outside of Kid Rock's honky tonk bar.
Of course, she was a waitress.
Kid Rock photobombed that shit at some point.
He fucking walks outside, fur coat on. Who wants chlamydia?
Yeah. Who wants hepatitis? I'm the gay boy. I like dicks that are black. Run your fingers through my hair while I lick on your sack, 'cause I'm gay. Gay.
It's a free reign on the syphilis.
All right, next game, the 1-3 Cleveland Browns taking on the 3-1 Washington Commanders. Commanders favored by 3.5. Where the fuck did this Commanders team come from? Holy shit. Who's seen this coming? Nobody. That's fucking who? Matty Icing.
That's kind of... This is one of those weird ones, because I feel like shouldn't the Commanders be favored by a lot more?
You would think so.
Dropped so much. So I think Vegas might get me, but give me the commies.
I am the Clit Commander.
All right, Luke Birch.
Yeah, give me Vladimir Lenin.
I am the Clit Commander.
All right, Smart Wahlberg.
Really wish Jaden Daniels would stop making my quarterback look bad, but in the meantime, give me the Commanders.
I am the Clit Commander.
Yeah, I also think that Washington should be favored by a lot more, but for some reason, Cleveland, people still want to think Cleveland's good. Like, their defense is good. They're clearly fucking not. Unfortunately, we are unanimous.
I am the Clit Commander.
True North says it's hard to make it rain on strippers with Euros. Way too many concussions.
Well, in that case, you'd be giving her the 2.
Yeah. So who am I? You're my fiance. Now let's go fuck.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next game. 3-1 Buffalo Bills taking on the 3-1 Houston Texans. Texans favored by 1. Matty Icing.
I think it's two frauds versus each other. I'm gonna say Houston is. It's going to get its act together here. Give me the Texans.
A bottle of Jack Daniels, please.
Here you go.
Thanks. What's this?
That's your gun. Buy some liquor, get a free gun.
Is that like a special you have on now or something?
Nope. Texas state law.
Yeah, since the matchup of the Spider-Man meme, they're just sitting there pointing at each other. Smart Wahlberg.
For the exact same reason that Matt said, I'm going to go with the Bills, even though I believe in them less than I believe in the Texans. But, give me the Bills.
Luke Birch.
After getting ass fucked last night, this looks like a nice little get-right game against an actually decent team. or your upcoming Super Bowl champions.
And hey, if not, at least you're already loosened up from last week. Yeah, this one's tough. Houston only by 1. It's basically a fucking pick 'em at this point. Both these teams underperforming. Houston underperforming far more than Buffalo, though, in my opinion.
It's okay. It'll probably be a wash.
Yeah, I'm gonna hope so. I don't like the drop as much, but I guess give me Houston.
A bottle of Jack Daniels, please.
Here you go.
Thanks. What's this?
That's your gun. Buy some liquor, get a free gun.
Is that like a special you have on now or something?
Nope. Texas state law.
Yep. That was our first split decision of the week. Oh wait, no, we split on the New England Miami game. I'm wrong. Next game, it's another Spider-Man meme game as we have the 2-2 Las Vegas Raiders taking on the 2-2 Denver Broncos. Denver favored by 1.5. Matty icing.
Well, I was expecting you to say Raiders favored, so I'll take the Raiders.
There is a bookies I know that will take bets.
Good old Frankie Four Fingers. Luke Birch.
I am a stubborn bastard, and whenever I pick against Denver, they seem to overperform. I need my Bo Nix narrative to keep getting reinforced, so give me the Raiders.
There is a bookies I know that will take bets.
All right, it's Mark Wahlberg.
Look, I saw one team beat the Ravens, and I saw the other team struggle against the Jets. Give me the Raiders.
There is a bookies I know that will take bets.
Well, fuck, I was kind of on the fence on this game. I was kind of leaning towards Las Vegas, but just to keep it from being fucking unanimous again, I guess I'll ride along with Denver.
Go America. Go America. Go Broncos. Yeah, go Broncos. Yeah.
1-3 Arizona Cardinals. You guys suck. Taking on the 2-2 San Francisco 49ers. 49ers favored by 7.5. Matty icing.
Well, it's kind of a tough one. I mean, 49ers, they're getting Kettle back, I think. Debo's back. McCaffrey might be done for the year.
Yeah, it's everybody hearing McCaffrey might not even play this season.
Kind of like what I figured. Like, it was due. It's that time. I guess I took them last week. I'll go again. Give me the 49ers.
Fag capitals of the world.
It's Mark Wahlberg.
Look, I'm just going to go ahead and ride the Marvin Harrison Jr. nuts until the wheels on the train fall off. Give me Cardinals.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Luke Birch.
Fuck the 49ers.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
I'll be damned. I was thinking maybe I was going to have to go alone just so, we wouldn't end up unanimous because I thought for sure all you fuckers were taking San Francisco. But instead, Matt's going alone with San Francisco. Give me the Cardinals.
But they are who we thought they were, and we let them off the hook.
Arizona's a better team than what they've been shown, and fucking it's a division rivalry game. I get San Francisco probably wins this, but I don't like the 7.5.
49ers twice this week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick update. It's another week where Jared Goff has went 12 for 12.
No one cares.
Good for him.
Fucking win something. 2-2 Green Bay Packers giving up 3.5 as they take on the 1-3 Los Angeles Rams. Matty icing.
I wish I know. Is Malik Willis going to play? Because that's the question. With that, though, I think the Packers can do it. The Rams are going to be sad again because they got all happy. They came back and beat the 49ers and lost to the Bears, so they'll be sad.
What? I believed in Jordan Love the whole time. The whole time.
The whole time. Luke Birch.
Another week for Love's leg to heal. Fucking Matt Stafford is a pick machine. Our defense is pick happy.
What? I believed in Jordan Love the whole time. The whole time.
All right. Mark Wahlberg.
You figured out the formula. I'm just going to keep picking Green Bay because either way, I'm going to win one way or the other.
What? I believed in Jordan Love the whole time. The whole time.
True North says Green Bay should win, but they always have trouble when they fly to California. I don't think so, because I think Xavier McKinney is going to fly 1 or 2 pick sixes all the way back to the end zone. Even if Jordan Love plays like shit, the defense will win because Matt Stafford can't throw to the players in his own same colored jerseys.
What? I believed in Jordan Love the whole time. The whole time.
So we're unanimous in
Can I ask,
3 games now.
Why the Packers pay Josh Jacobs all that money to use him 50% of the time?
Also, I don't think it's real. I think what people aren't realizing is that Jordan Love did a little bit of like performance art yesterday because he showed up to the stadium wearing the Brett Favre jersey, and then in order to make the homage complete, he decided to commit fraud on the field.
Yes. Hopefully he doesn't show up in a Favre jersey this week, or a fucking Rodgers jersey for that matter.
Fucking 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Can you have a more fitting tribute to Favre without stealing welfare money from the state of Mississippi?
It would have been fitting if you would have played the Bears.
You should have just sent. Would have been even more fitting if you just hit Pam Oliver with a dick pic at halftime.
Hey, Jordan, you're facing a felony charge. Quick, fake the Parkinson's.
That'll get you out of it. All right, fine. So wait, Jordan Love has Parkinson's? Yep. Apparently. Final game of the week. We got the 2-2 Baltimore Ravens giving up 3 as they travel to Cincinnati to take on the 1-3 Bengals. Matty Icing.
Ravens.
Past the grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven.
Eat my short.
Mark Wahlberg.
It will be October this coming Sunday, but I'm still going to go ahead and ride the momentum of the Ravens. Give me the Ravens.
Past the grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven.
Eat my short.
Luke Birch.
Yeah, as Mark said, it will be October. Baltimore will be riding the high after beating the best team in the league last night. They're going to completely overlook Cincinnati.
Kitty goes meow. Kitty goes meow.
I don't think they're going to overlook him that much. Fucking King Henry finally seems to be comfortable. They'll just run the fucking ball, pound it. Just keep pounding. Give me the Baltimore Ravens.
Past the grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore.
Quoth the raven.
Eat my short.
Is anybody
Cincinnati finally got the win, but it was barely able to get it over Carolina, for fuck's sake. So they're far from back.
Is anybody by
What were you saying, Matt?
Is Luke or possibly Smark watching the Titans-Dolphins game? Because I'm curious.
I unfortunately am.
How it's 19-6 Titans.
Because as we covered this, Will Levis isn't playing. Mason Rudolph is playing, and they just hit a field to be up 19-6.
I was watching the Lions game. It popped up in the corner. I was like, "Oh, where'd the 19 come?" I saw there was just a 9.
I'm not sure if I said this on air or off air. Even though this tonight has 2 division rivals playing, I genuinely could not fucking care less and don't even have my TV on.
Well, at least the fucking one is losing. Miami ain't gonna win. Tennessee's garbage too. That's terrible. Maybe Miami can use their first round pick to fucking get a new quarterback this year, since Tua is gonna be a concussion protocol like 2 more times before the end of the season. Come back and play more. Not done.
I really thought Levis was going to be better than he was or is.
Hey. Being invaded. Just came in. Hi.
Hello.
I also feel mildly bad for Levis because he put his shoulder diving for the first down. So, like, the one play where he didn't turn the ball over, he may have fucking cost him.
I'll just rub some mayo on it. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, you're over in the corner. Well, she's got good timing as always, because, oh, there goes my microphone. That was pretty much it for the show. We've made all our picks, covered everything else. We're not doing the who's going to get the most touchdowns shit anymore. Fuck that. It's pointless. It's like 2 seems to be the cap. Multiple players get 2 touchdowns, and that's about it. Now she's trying to mute the mic. Nobody wants to hear you, Daddy. Shut the fuck up. But unless you guys got anything else, I guess we can wrap this the fuck up.
We're good. I'm good.
All right.
Seahawks
There
get bailed
wasn't.
out. Super Bowl. Carlton Davis is about to fight a ref.
Shout out to True North. Shout out to CM Perk. Shout out to Craig. Shout out to Scott Greer, even though I don't think he popped in tonight. Shout out to Dirk, even though I don't think he's been here all fucking year. Well, what he's doing. Shout out to Bobby Anthem, as always. Love you guys. Shout out to anybody listening on the fucking YouTube on the playback. Like I said, leave us some pics in the comments. I'll keep track of them. Oh yeah, shout out SBC, NORAD, however you would like to be named. Yeah, she said NORAB, so. Peace out, everybody. Come back next week, same time, 8:30, Monday night. Tits.
Gentlemen.